It's time for it's finally Friday. So you know what that means. It's time for Final Fantasy. Now, as you may have heard from the as you may have seen in the post, I am not at the main location as where we ended up last time. Instead, we're at the Blunderville Gold Saucer for Blunderville. Here, I'll show you. It's literally Fall Guys. Let's do it. Welcome to Blunderville. Oh, look at that. That's a decent amount of players. Yippee! The Lala's having a moment again. Let me just do the Manderville dance. My character's been doing that the entire last hour. Not like this. Come on, do a little stretch, bud. Do a stretch. Good stretch. Let's get going. Here we go. And the first game is the Blunderville Can Parade! The objective is to avoid obstacles and reach the goal. The stage will end when enough challengers have qualified. Good evening. This is the closest to Fall Guys you can get I can get basically nowadays. Because of the fact I don't have Epic, I don't use an Epic Games account. Whoop. 3, 2, 1. Bingo. Easy. Ow. Oh, come on. Time to twirl. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wah, wah, wee, wah. That's bull. Slippery slope qualified. There we go. Easy. Go on, Lisa. Yeah. Ten. Two more. Come on! Xanathon! Xanathon! Round over. Woo! Good evening. The Gold Swiveler. This is a fun one because this requires. Wait, qualified? What do you mean? This is an elimination round. If you get sent, if you fall off the platform, you get eliminated. Two, one, go! There we go. Qualified. And now for the finale. Blunderville Mountain. Reach the top of the mountain and grab the crown. The stage will end when the crown has been claimed. There it is. I should set the category to Fall Guys. Come on, move. Congratulations, King. Okay, man. I love spamming I love spamming just skip cutscene. How many MGF am I on? 628. I already have the parka. I need these. And now for the shoes. Also maybe the cap. Let's do this. I am grabbing all the glamour items, okay? So I don't need to head back. Oh, you cannot summon the minion here. You cannot summon the bean. Cannot. Out of action. Cannot take actions. Straw hat. I love how a few of us actually have set up, just have fitting attire for this sort of event. This guy's gonna struggle with that heavy armor. Time for a silly dance. Money. Oh, this. Less than 24 competitors have registered. MGF reward. Oh. Gentle Beans Fever. Avoid obstacles and reach the goal. This stage will end when enough challengers have qualified. Oh, this is a Season 2 stage, if I ever saw one. This specific stage uses elements from Fall Guys Season 2. Whoa! Good stun. Shit. Gosh dang it. There's a reason I'm holding off on this. What do you mean that? Oh, I'm about to get eliminated, I think. Judging by how it's going, I'm gonna get eliminated the moment I... Center. I'm gonna get eliminated round 1. Wait, did I just fucking survive that? Yes. Wait, I think we made it. What? Aha. I just barely made it. I barely made it. Oh no, Sorcery Siege, I hate this one. I absolutely hate this one. Because this is all dependent on lag. This all depends on the lag. Because if this... If the server thinks you're hit, you're hit. And the... Okay, I have to go to blue first. Wow! That was the first one! That was first try! Did I actually get better at this? Whoop. That's bull. People are getting better at this. Two. Okay, I know where to... I know how to do red. Not like that. Luckily, I got knocked out on the first hurdle there, but... What do you mean that was a hit? And I don't know what my lag is. I wasn't on there. Don't tell me I'm gonna lose because of the fucking... Don't tell me I'm gonna lose... Lost because of the server. I lost because of the fucking server. You touch that, it applies stun. I was right there. Anyway, now you know why I hate that one. And it only lets me 129 because I didn't make it to the final round. Ooh, yes, woo, I say, woo! Woo! Wait, if we don't have any more joiners, we're gonna be, I think we're gonna get straight to the finale. I think we're gonna get pushed straight to the finale, but that's probably not gonna happen because the reason this timer exists is so we can wait for players. I can give you hundreds of reasons why I know that sky isn't real. Number one, it's the wrong shade of blue. my fellows, we must lock in. What? Why did my headgear just vanish? The Blunderville can parade. Yeah, the game is actually, this is actually a very accurate way of doing it. It's accurate to the source material. You wouldn't be, I would be surprised if it actually is running no, it's not running it's not running Fall Guys engine underneath. Left face, which means I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. Woo! What do you mean? Look at that range! Spinning! We spin. Hello? Yes, yes. What's up? That was bull! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Luck of the 7, I say. Luck of the 7th. Lucky. I made it. We're qualified. Come on! There we go. L. L. Ah, the gold swiveler. I am better at this one. Because I know how to move. It's time for movement. And this is all about survival, this one. He always spins in a clockwise manner, so that's easy enough. Only one needs to be eliminated, so... There we go. Did you just jump? Dudes, he jumped. The stage will end when the crown has been claimed. This requires the perfect run. It also does require a little bit of ping luck. That's bull. Getting hit by it twice. Oh, thank fuck it didn't give me the... It didn't stun me into the... Get him. Oh, nah, I lost. We lost. Let me go take out the crown. Eliminated. Warm bee. That pushes me back up to the point where I can buy something, and then I think that's enough for me to build up the parts of the land that I want. I need something just... My character needs something comfy to wear during the cold months. Now to do the patch 4.4 main scenario quest. And for this glam, I need to go ahead and equip and do this. The mask. Alize, emissary of the dawn. Oh, that gives me the ponder emotion. With thoughts of Alphino's plight weighing heavy on her mind, Alize might welcome some company. Been an eventful few days, hasn't it? But I suppose all we can do now is wait for word from Alphino. I don't recall the last time I had nothing pressing to be getting on with. You should probably make the most of it. Shall I put on some tea? Tea would be lovely. You may regale me with the tale of your adventures in the Far East. And of your encounter with this new primal especially. I'll put the kettle on then. That table looks free if you'd like to take a seat. Claim the nearby table. Upon sitting at the table, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Sit at the table? Yes. Oh no, this is... Wait. Drop back out of my game interface for my Stream Decks. And I press the model on-off button because we are going to get multiple cutscenes in sequence. Ready? Here we go! Interesting. So this Tsukuyomi was summoned in much the same manner as Susano, via the medium of a sacred relic. That's right. They believe their gods, or kami, reside in physical objects. Given the danger they represent, it may behoove us to begin a catalogue of such relics. If we are to contain the threat, we will require a better understanding of the summoning method itself. I believe I shall pay a visit to Doma and learn what I can on the subject. A fine idea. And I know for a fact that our friends in Doma would be grateful for any information that could help prevent further summoning in the region. I will pen you a letter of introduction. Lord Hien will wish to welcome our resident expert on aphorology. Greetings. Could it be that I'm in time for tea? It certainly looks that way. Come on, sit down and tell us how your investigations went. Let's have a listen to what Thancred has to say. After you left, I went about questioning Bloodhouse gravekeepers. They all told much the same story. One's listener officers had confirmed Zeno's dead. His corpse was interred under strict supervision, but there seems to be little reason to doubt their testimony on that point. But when I mentioned the defacement of Xenos' grave, accounts grew rather more vague. None reported having seen any suspicious persons in the vicinity, and all assumed the act to have been perpetrated by a vengeful Alamegan. Crucially, however, I was able to confirm that the offending scrawl was removed, as per Lisa's instruction. No one involved thought to check the contents of the coffin. By that stage, 'tis like that the corpse was already missing. Assuming Xenos has not in fact risen from the dead, we are left with two possibilities. Either the body was disposed of to lend credence to the claims of an extremely committed impostor, or an Ascian has taken up residence within it. If Asahi was as fervent a devotee as you believe, he would not have been fooled by an impersonation, however committed. We must assume that we are dealing with an Ascian and proceed accordingly. Agreed. The question is, how many more such monsters are waiting for Alphino in Garlemald? Their presence was his chief reason for going. He understood the risks. I only hope he did not underestimate the extent of the infestation. Why is this not spoken? Meanwhile, on the Imperial Hypersonic Assault Craft L-25. Maxima. Spoken? Master Alphino, we are making good speed towards our destination. It's all to miss. Nay, it is just... I could see naught from my cabin, and I was curious to know the land over which we flew. I am happy... I'm afraid our military craft are built with little thought for such niceties. But I'm happy to indulge your curiosity, however. We are presently passing over the burn on the western edge of Offard. Even with the benefit of a porthole, your gaze would have been greeted with naught but mounds upon mounds of lifeless earth. I have read something about the burn. It was described as a desolate wasteland, bled dry of every last drop of ether. Aye. It is believed that a succession of icon summonings was responsible. When Emperor Solus first came to Offard and beheld this blight, he is said to have reeled at the scale of the devastation. He declared icons a threat to our very star's existence, and issued an empire-wide decree ordering the eradication of all such entities. Oh, and there we have a... Report! We're under attack, sir. Magitech armor, no visible designation. Magitech? But who... Ah! All cannons return fire. Damage report. Main reactor's been hit. Helm unresponsive. We're going down, sir. Damn it! They knew exactly where to hit us. All hands, brace for impact. No! Alpha, no! Oh no, that ain't good. That ain't good. Glad to have you back, Master Alphino. We have landed in one piece, more or less. But the air filtration system is damaged, and the ship is filling with smoke. We must gather the survivors and get out while we still can. I'm glad Maxima is not... Oh! Duty time. Oh, we're playing as... In the coming battle, you will fight as Alphino. Master Alphino, might I ask you to search for survivors? I will see to our injured helmsman. My leg! It's caught! Old one, ruin free. Physic. Physic. Alright, get up. My thanks. I don't think I would have made it. But yes, you very likely saved his life. The question of... Prince! Welcome to Parley, I fear. Ready your weapons. Try shackle. Come on, Alfie, move. And another one. Make that number 3. Here we are playing as Alphino. Focus, release. Ba 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 ba. Ha ha ha. They're coming around for that. Confound it! Not here. Not like this. Good shot, man! Wait, is that who I think it is? Who in the Emperor's name? Enemies of our enemies. Introductions can wait. You are called in a crisis, Master Alphino. Let us finish this then. Come on out! Wait, that's... I think this is gonna be important for the next... This is setting up for the next expansion, I think. I guess I need to go ahead and... Down with you! Now note, I have been thoroughly spoiled on this, so... On who this guy is, so... I know who he is, I just won't say it. The eye indicates... Look. This man is a fiend! Cross formation! Deploy the restraints! Ah! A child's trick! Wait. Star Storm! Thanks, boy! My thanks, boy. Deploying a Star Storm. Duty complete. I guess Scholars. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Who is that? Please tell me it's voiced. No, it isn't. Actually, no. This entire sequence seems to be unvoiced. My thanks. Your intervention proved most timely. Well, well. I did not think to meet an Eosian in this place, let alone a Scion. You know of me, sir? I have some small history with your order. But I would speak of the present. Know you your assailants, and the severity of your predicament. The soldiers bore the insignia of the Emperor's personal guard. And I could venture a guess as to their motive. But you yet have us at a disadvantage, sir. Will you not tell us who you are? Well, our names are not yours for the asking. And as for our purpose, let this be your answer. An Asian mask? The face of our prey. We must away before more arrive. Come with us or stay, but make your choice now. Even should we manage the long trek out of the burden and secure passage to the capital, we would no doubt be greeted by the Emperor's guard. Indeed. Oh, wait, that's Maxima. Indeed. We accept your gracious offer, Shadow Hunter will suffice for the present. Shadow. He's a badass. Come. I could actually make that joke work with my entire setup. He's killed multiple already. He's gotten multiple of them already. Wow. Talk about skill. This is intolerable. But as much as I wish it were otherwise, there's nothing we can do for Alphino now but pray for his success. One moment whilst I go ahead and get a little support for the light bar. Alright, I got the thingy. There we go. I now have a little thing to balance this entire set and this light bar on. Well, that is not entirely true. While your brother journeys to Garlemald from the east, I could make my way there from Alamigo and find out what there is to be learned in the Empire's western provinces. Let me just reset tracking. There we go. Then I'm coming with you. I can't very well sit here sipping tea if there's action to be taken. Forgive me, Alize, but the provinces are hostile territory, and stealth is important. It is safer that I go alone. I can sneak well enough when the situation demands it. Don't patronize me. I'll go with him. And how exactly would that be any better? I must refuse your company as well, my friend. Formidable though you are, the success of my mission depends on moving unnoticed. Unless you forget, you've grown rather famous. I trust you understand. Rather infamous in Garlemald, but fine. Just promise you'll be careful. Alize is worried. And what's next? Oh, that's the end of the cutscenes. It seems that praying is to be the extent of my contribution after all. But I'll stay behind, as I've been bid. We all have our talents. Mine just happened to involve a silver tongue and soft souls. I promise to send word the moment I learn aught of consequence. See that you notify me too. I mean to depart for Doma as soon as I find a suitable East Aldernon vessel to bear me thither. But I shall return if I am needed. Be sure to drop in whenever you're next in the area, Knezi. With any luck, I'll have a painfully detailed report from Alphino to share. Ponder. And Y'shtola tells me something. You've learned the emote Ponder. Oh. Alize holds the key to the next quest. Alize is impatiently fussing with her link pearl. Oh, Knezi. If you've come here hoping for news, I'm afraid there isn't any. Everything is exactly as it was. Y'shtola is still investigating primals in the Far East, Thancred is still gathering intelligence in the Imperial provinces, and Alphino is still out there somewhere. There's been no word since his first scheduled report, nor does he respond to calls. And all the while, I'm just meant to sit around here waiting, and it's driving me mad! Begging your pardons, I bear a message from the Eorzean Alliance. Thank the gods for that, we have a visitor. Welcome to the Rising Stones. If you have a message, I should be most eager to hear it. My lady, the Alliance leadership will soon convene to discuss the matter of Ascian interference, and they humbly request the presence of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Oh, come on. Having witnessed the intelligence provided by the Alamigan resistance concerning the whereabouts of Xenos' remains, they too suspect Ascian involvement, and wish to deliberate a suitable course of action. As the foremost authorities on our foe, Your Order's counsel would be most welcome. Of course, we should be glad to assist in whatever way we can. With almost everyone else afield, I'd say this one falls to us. By which I means I'm not going on my own. You come with me, do I trust? Of course I will. But do know, I am going in uniform. Be it Thank you. The time and date of the meeting will be shared in due course. But I can confirm that the council will take place in Alamigo. By your leave. Huh. I somehow doubt we'll have anything useful to offer. But standing mutely at a meeting would still be better than nothing I've been doing of late. Let's make ready to depart, shall we? Tancred? What's going on, man? Alright, just be careful on the road back, you hear? Did I hear that right, Real? Did I hear right, Real? Is Tancred coming back? Aye, that he is. Says he's acquired some important intelligence. Being in Garlean territory, though, he couldn't risk sharing the particulars in case the Imperials were listening in. So he said he'd head back as soon as he could. And to make sure someone was waiting for him in the Alamigan quarter. Understood. Canadian and I will go. We're bound for Alamigo anyway. And there's sure to be time before the council begins. Come on, let's be off. What? I can just teleport. Oh, wrong point. That one. That one. Given we are... Okay, we're meeting Tancred first, so I have time. Chocobo! Come on, Swift Talon! There we have Tancred. You two are a sight for sore eyes. Now all I need is water for my parched throat. Fetch me a cup, will you? Traipsing through Imperial territory is thirsty work. How are we sure that you aren't possessed? Again.
God, I needed that.
Yay, it's spoken. I'll be off then. Bye.
Whatever brought you galloping back to us, I assume it's urgent.
Quite.
For a moment.
After the successful uprisings in Doma and Alamigo, rebels in several other provinces were inspired to follow suit. Unfortunately, they did not fare quite so well. The Dalmascans paid the heaviest price. For their defiance, the Emperor made a show of razing their capital to the ground, prompting many of their neighbors to abandon thoughts of resistance. But not all have given up on liberty. Heartened by the news of Doma's prisoner exchange, some still believe that the Empire may one day be amenable to negotiation. We have the shinobi to thank for spreading the good word. They have worked tirelessly to keep the
subjugated informed.
And a little knowledge can go
a long way.
There is at least a spark of hope then.
A spark in want of kindling, yes. The Alliance has already begun supplying materiel to resistance movements abroad, many of whom would otherwise struggle to continue the fight. The support effort has been led by the Sultana and the Elder Seedseer, who have both seen enough Alamigan refugees to know the consequences of oppression. And for their troubles, they have quickly earned a reputation as folk heroes in certain corners of the Empire.
Oh!
That is all for the provinces. As for the Garlean motherland itself, our friends the Populares have suffered something of a setback, I regret to say. Talk is rife that Domar has summoned a primal, and the Empire's more liberal voices are being drowned out in the fearful clamor for retribution.
And who do they think orchestrated this summoning?
Oh, any but those truly responsible. Xenos has seen to that. Speaking of whom, the Crown Prince is recovering remarkably well. Well enough, in fact, to enable him to personally tour the provinces, putting the fear of the Emperor into the hearts of any would-be dissidents.
He walks in plain sight, and none suspect him. Then it's as we feared.
Yes. An Ascian wears his skin. But it was not that which brought me here in such haste. During my time in the provinces, I learned many things. Yet at no point did I hear any report of a Doman emissary in the capital.
But Alphonse should have arrived by now. Could they be holding in there in secret?
Maybe.
The possibility did cross
It's
my
my
mind.
mind.
But I have reason to believe he never reached his destination.
Yeah, it's like he was
As you
shot
know,
out of the sky.
Scions assigned to covert operations, such as Riol and myself, are issued special link pearls for communication in the event of an emergency. I mention this because it was originally Alphino's task to coordinate the response at headquarters, meaning he has one. And whose voice should I hear when mine recently crackled to life?
You spoke with Alphonse?
Spoke with? No. I but heard his voice, and none too clearly at that. 2 words were all I could make out. The burn.
The wasteland on the edge of Otherd. Something must have happened to them there.
The burn. Oh.
There's no time to waste. We must make for the burn at once.
I had a feeling you might say that.
And? I can't very well sit around here drinking tea if Alphino's in trouble. You said yourself that this link pill was only to be used in emergencies. So I'm going, and that's the end of it.
And I will come too.
Oh, far be it from me to change your minds.
Oh, we are in ads, of course. I'll wait for a moment. For the ad break to end. What? There I am. Also, yes, what you're hearing here is the actual background music. I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit. Just so it doesn't drown out the audio, drown out the noise. Okay, let me just get the sound effects down here. And we're back from the ads. Alize wants to talk. I'll leave the 2 of you to your task and see to my own. Loath am I to neglect making preparations for the council? We must act swiftly before Alphino's trail goes cold. I propose we first pay Ian a visit. He's sure to want to hear about these developments. and he may well be able to advise us on how best to reach the burn. A sound plan, and Y'shtola in Doma, Y'shtola's in Doma, is she not? I dare say she'd join you in the search if you asked her nicely. While you'll see to that, I shall go and report my findings to the Alliance. You may leave any preparations for the Council to me. Oh, that's kind of you, Fankred. Thank you, Fankred. Right, to Doma then. We have much more to share with Y'shtola. I know where to go, but first, disguise time. There we go. Oh, Y'shtola's over there. That is curious indeed. While other matters demand my attention at present, I shall bear what you have told me in mind. Should you notice any change, do not hesitate to seek me out. Thank you, my lady. You are most kind. Well, well. Two faces from the dim and distant past. Come now, it hasn't been that long. Who was that you were speaking with? A local miner who supplies crystals for the rebuilding effort. Of late, he claims to have struggled to find a crystal with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Upon learning that I had some knowledge of ether, he came seeking my counsel. Just now he brought me one of his recent finds. It is precisely as he described. Devoid of elemental energy, and eerily reminiscent of the de-aspected crystals that manifested in Eorzea in the days prior to the calamity. We would be wise to investigate this phenomenon more closely. Indeed, but on a more positive note, the locals seem to have taken a liking to you. More an interest in than a liking to, I think. The sight of a Mikote with a peculiar contraption upon her head has a certain novelty value in these parts. And the actual regard they may have for me, I owe wholly to you and others who came before. Everyone here has been exceedingly cooperative, and I am pleased to report that I have all but concluded my investigation. Simply put, by focusing one's will upon an ether-infused object of worship, it is possible to conduct a summoning. So the fact is that they are objects of worship is the key. They are themselves suffused with the requisite belief. Correct. Such sacred relics as a Kojin collect obviate the need for religious fervor in the summoner. Yotsuyu being the most obvious example. She had but to associate the fact given to her by Asahi with the divine, and it seemed to amplify her desires and give them form. A form flourished through the power of crystals, also provided by her brother. And thus was Tsukuyomi brought into being. Which brings me to the question of preventative measures, to which I have yet to find a satisfactory answer. At present, I know naught of what will avail us. Safe to keep watch over the movement of relics and crystals, as if we did not have enough to keep watch over already. But I doubt that you came all this way to hear what may be perused in a report. Has something happened to Alphino? He's gone missing. Last we heard, the burn. I shall join you in the search, of course. Thank you, Y'shtola. I should be glad of your help, truly. Now, if there's nothing else, I shall go ahead and request an audience with Lord Ian. Alize puts on a brave face, but she has little talent for concealment. We should join her at the Kiankan. Lord Ian is expecting you. May I show you in? Ugiri. I should not have allowed Master Alphino to leave without an escort. But it avails us not to dwell on the past. We must focus on what can be done now. Given you're in that outfit, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Greetings, my friend. Alize has explained all to me. Needless to say, you shall have our full cooperation in the search. Even if Alphino's trail does lead to the burn of all places. Feel the burn. The region known as the Burn occupies a special place in Guardian history. Every child in the Empire is familiar with the tale. In the distant past, it was a verdant land, teeming with life. But successive summonings saw it bled dry of ether, and reduced it to a desert. It was upon beholding the devastation that Primals had wrought that Emperor Solus was spurred to embark upon his crusade against their kind. The burn offers a glimpse of the future we seek to prevent. Do you know of any reason why Alphino might have gone there? Ah, mischance. Aye, mischance. Though it lies on the route to Garlemald, there's no place to make a stop. My guess is they encountered some manner of trouble there. In any event, I am of the same mind as Alize. We have no choice but to take our search to the burn. Given the considerable distances involved, 'tis best we went by bird. Lazy and I have our yours. Yugiri, will you ready the falcons for the others? I will gather our swiftest birds. Near the House of the Fierce there's an overlook. Pray join us there once you have seen to your preparations. Oh, man. And it's only 10 o'clock. Already yawning. Yawn chat. Okay, we need a... I'm gonna summon the Yol. Alize, we're coming for you, Alphino. Having named him an emissary Doma, Lord Ian considers himself personally responsible for Master Alphino's safety. Nor I could say would sway him from joining the search. With such a steed to bear me to and fro, I could perform my fieldwork in a fraction of the time. Mayhap I shall try my hand at this bottom's metal. If everyone is here and possessed of a bird, let us away. Remember, our destination is a barren wasteland. There's no civilization to speak for 100 moms in all directions. Take care you do not lose your way. The burn, now accessible. Can I join with duty support? Yes. Unless chat wants to join in on feeling the burn. I'm gonna be going ahead and pushing back into here. Because why not? Actually, no. I'm gonna go ahead and join in with duty support. Because why not? Because I need to do this like that. But the burn, it's an unsafe location. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly turn on the visor. Okay, we're getting Hien, Y'shtola, and Alize. Yugiri's gonna stay on the sideline.
Make ready, friends! We are come to the burn!
Understood.
Everyone, land where you can! We must wait out the storm!
Bring it down, man! Bring it down! Understood. It's good that I equipped the mask. It's good that I turned on the fucking headgear. Yeah, pull aggro.
Enough!
Come on. Wait. Good job pulling aggro on that one. No. That ain't happening to you, bud. Two, one. There we have it.
Yeah.
Proceed. March, march, march. Chad Luminare.
way.
Molowhack.
I shall make it quick.
Stone of the Seventh Realm, of course. I honestly want to see this fight with actual other players as well. Just curious. Two and three and one and two and stab him in the back. Two and rush. Whoop.
I shall make it quick.
Out of my way.
Good job with the dual cast. I'll just cast a little Dokimori. Give us the extra damage. Oh, Desert Desmond decided to go for me. Yeah, no.
You shall fall soon enough.
There we go. Oh, here we go. Whee! Oh, I forgot to turn my model back on. Boss fight. Get it. I dare say we're in that creature's home. A scorpion clad in crystal. How curious. Ian is gonna. No, I don't pay a sub. But when the fight takes too long, it starts to rub all up on everybody.
Out of my way.
Dissonance.
Forward! Forward!
New crystals! I made a mistake. It's not even changing its attack pattern.
Let's give them a show.
I shall make it quick.
There it goes. It's down. Royal Volunteers Bracelet of Casting and Boots of Maiming. Huh. That is stuff for Chart Droids, Paladins. This seems to be either Guardian or Alag. Or Alagan. Most likely Alagan in nature.
I shall make it quick.
Short Paladin. And now for the droid. Ah, looks. Yeah, this is Alag stuff. This is elegant stuff.
I shall make it quick.
Your friends are dead. Now it's your turn. Take him out. The boar. Goblins. Seems we've trespassed upon their lair.
Out of my way!
Yeah.
There we go. 3.
Enough!
No, you don't. Not today. Suboptimal, but eh. This seems to be in. Draw their ire. I'll quickly grab the loot. There we go. The damage to the burn.
Yeah.
I'm getting grinded in Chris. Enough. A defective drone. Both Machina and facility are still operational. Not for much longer they won't be.
Let us be about it.
Okay. No need to rush in, Hien. Let me at least put down some... Reinforcements required. Deploying auxiliary drones.
You shall fall soon enough.
Failure. A ferrochemical coil. Deploying rock biters. Initiating obstacle removal.
Let's give them a show. You shall fall soon enough.
You shall fall soon enough. Reinforcements required. Deploying auxiliary drones. Taking care of the ants. There we go. This guy is clearly defective. Bastos.
Enough.
The gamma segregate is no longer sealed. So I'd like to examine this place. We should press on. Indeed, perhaps there will be time later. Bingo, I see the sand. Okay, I don't like the look of this stuff. winding down. Hey, I got a ring offending. I forgot where my cursor was.
Out of my way!
Two. Dokumori. A veiled gigaworm. Go ahead, draw its eye. Tremblor.
Out of my way!
No. You do not. The first worm. Behold, worms. Lord Hien do be tanking this.
Enough!
You shall fall soon enough.
Bingo, worms. Worm stalkers, let's go. Heal, please.
I shall make it quick.
Worms. Where they are. Valve before. Read them and weep. Treasure coffer again. More loot. At this point, I'm just grabbing the entire Royal Volunteer set. Wait. Circle. Oh. Loading screen. Whatever even remains is now forming into a beast. Worm. With a Y. Whee! Good job, Ian. Another of Alex's pitiable slaves, I'd wager. Total.
I shall make it quick.
A rhyme reef. Put up your mitigations, people.
You shall fall soon enough.
The dragon dissolves into mist.
Enough!
Striking the mist is futile. Do it only.
Enough!
The mist is coalescing. Strike now.
I shall make it quick.
You shall fall soon enough.
They don't know. It hasn't hit me yet.
Yeah.
Rhyme reef. Never mind. It only hits me during that. The dragon disappears into the mist. We have to take. Got a rhyme reef. Oh, that's just a full. What it needs is fire. I get it. And there goes the mist dragon. Down it goes. And stay down for good this time. Ba ba da ba 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 da. There's Yugiri. me get a screenshot. Dragons at Algon ruins are seldom a coincidence. And there in the distance. Dragon was as much mist as it was flesh. G-pose and... Whoops, I forgot to reset my pose, my standard pose. Sit. Sit. G-pose. Emotes. And let me just screenshot that one. Now for loot. Royal Volunteers, Gambison of Casting. I got the Of Maiming set. Quest? Cutscene?
Between contending with bloodthirsty beasts and sand in my every conceivable place, I'm quite ready to leave this waste.
I don't like sand.
But
It's
first
coarse
things
and
first.
rough and it gets everywhere.
Do you see the crashed ship over yonder?
Yes.
Judging by its class, it must be the vessel that bore Master Alphino away.
War Machina. It would seem they were involved in a struggle. There may be clues. We should split up and search the area.
Aye.
There's no sign of Alphino, nor of Maxima and his people.
Use the pearl. Maybe they are now within local range.
These were no ordinary soldiers. Over here! The insignia on this man's uniform identifies him as one of the Emperor's personal guard.
Oh.
Hand-picked soldiers, answering only to the royal family.
Yes.
That would explain why all the casualties are Garlean. They were fighting their own.
You're saying the Emperor was behind all this? That Alphino is his prisoner?
Alphino is fine. I'm sure of it.
Aye, we must not jump to conclusions. Besides, Alphino is more than capable of looking after himself, is he not?
I suggest we return to Doma to consider our options. Whatever happened here, Master Alphino is long gone, and any subsequent search may safely be left in the hands of the shinobi.
Speaking of which, we should be heading out back to Alamigo, right? Alize.
Where in the world are you, brother? If you die on me, I will never let you hear the end of it.
Yeah. That tracks for Alize. She will tease him relentlessly. If he lives as well. Forgive me, I need a moment. Oh, she's already assuming the worst. On present evidence, we have no reason to fear the worst. More than that, I cannot say. We are no closer to establishing Master Alphino's whereabouts, and the suggestion of the Imperial plot only compounds matters. We have much to consider. Well, that was decidedly an eventful journey. I almost found myself hoping for a sandstorm. Joking aside, I'd say our birds are due a good brush down and a treat or two, wouldn't you? Shadows in the Empire. I'd hoped to steal a moment's rest after our little outing. But it would seem duty calls. A foreign emissary arrived in my absence. Do not let us keep you then. Actually, I was wondering if you might join me. I cannot think of a guest who could fail to be impressed by the presence of the Scions. At least none I should be happy to receive. Of course, if you think it'll be useful. Thank you. Let us return to my manor then. I'm glad you can target them basically the moment they pop into view. Lord Hien is expecting you. May I show you in? I want the full attire to dress up like the local NPCs, basically. Lise!
Lise,
What brings
what brings you here?
Oh, Alliance business. We have a request for Doma. Well, Hien.
Oh, speak of it.
But that can wait. They told me you were out searching for Alphino. Did you manage to pick up his trail?
The Empire shut down one of their own ships, the one bearing Alphino. There was a struggle. But don't worry, his body was not found.
Well, if he wasn't at the crash site, he might still have escaped. We have to keep searching.
And we will. Alphino embarked on this journey as an emissary of Doma, and I hold myself responsible for his safe return. I will have our shinobi in the provinces search for him as a matter of urgency. Chin up, Alize. You'll get to admonish your brother for his recklessness yet.
Well, someone
One
has to do it.
I'm sure he's going to be fine. There is one thing I'm not sure about, though. You said it was the Emperor's personal guard that attacked Alphino's airship. But the Popularis would never have been able to arrange the prisoner exchange without Varys' blessing. So why would he sabotage his own mission?
They may not have been acting on Varys' orders. The guard answer not only to him, but to his family, the Crown Prince included.
When Yotsuyu summoned Tsukuyomi, Asahi was quick to proclaim that a dormant citizen had violated the terms of our agreement, that the negotiations had failed. And it is this version of events that is now being repeated across Garlemald. To hear the tale, one would think the prisoner exchange never took place. Plainly, someone is manipulating matters from the shadows. Most likely Xenos, or whoever it is that wears his face.
Whichever Ascian you mean. We all know the nature of our adversary.
The servants of chaos are true to their name. Their meddling has cost Dorma a chance at peace. Whoever it was that loosed his personal guard, the Emperor cannot be ignorant of these developments. We must proceed on the assumption that our treaty is indeed in tatters. But come, Lys. You have journeyed far. Let me hear your petition.
Right. So the big news is that Alamigo has agreed to join the Eorzean Alliance.
Yes!
To make it official and discuss where we all go from here, the leaders of the 5 nations are planning to hold a meeting, and we were hoping you might come too. We've already seen what we can achieve when we work together, and the Alliance hopes to work even more closely in future. They think it's our best hope of keeping the Garleans in check, and I agree.
As do I. By coordinating our efforts in the east and west, we may be able to discourage them from committing their forces to a single front. I accept your invitation. I must, however, ask for time to attend to some pressing matters here. In light of recent events, the risk of Imperial reprisals is greater than ever, and I would not leave Dorma unguarded. Ere I depart, I must shore up her defenses.
Understood. I'll let the Alliance know. We'll wait to hear from you before setting a date. The meeting's to be held at the Royal Palace in Alamigo, incidentally. Do you remember the way?
Well enough. Please assure my hosts that I will not keep them waiting any longer than I have to.
Consider it done. And thank you for agreeing to come. If we all put our heads together, we're sure to find the best way forward. For everyone.
I love the music in this game. Let's check the dialogue. Ishtola, that the Alliance would extend an invitation to Doma bespeaks the depth of their concern. Nor are they misguided. If Garlemald has fallen under Ascian control, the threat we face is incalculable. Yukiri assures me the task of searching is best left to her comrades. I shall trust to their experience and focus on what I can do. Don't worry, Alphina's been through countless trials and come out stronger every time. He'll be back, I'm sure of it. We are happy to cooperate with the Eorzean Alliance. There are many things that Doma must do alone. My advisors and I will presently convene to discuss the matter of Doma's defenses. You're welcome to stay, of course. Had you not offered, I would have requested leave to remain. Where the Ascians are concerned, naught may be left to chance. As ever, we would benefit from your experience. Thank you for coming, Lys. Oh, ad break. I'll just go ahead and... What? Ad break time. Music. Is my music player broken again? Nope. I just had to hit skip. Swear the ad break is kicking in now, so. 18 seconds more. Oh well, it makes no sense to wait for that. Pushing the button now. There we have the ad. What about that manager? I'm just gonna go ahead and make out a custom dock. And of course, my login isn't working. Let me just get my password manager up and running. Luckily, you cannot see it because I have it on a window. Because I don't do desktop capture. Switch. And there we have the ad manager. Good. I normally stick to a 3-minute ad break every 60 minutes, so you have the least amount of ads in the least amount of interruptions in an hour. At least, yeah, it's only one interruption per hour, so that makes sense. Do tell me what sort of ads you're getting served, because I want to know. Anyway, ad break over in 13 seconds. Oh wait, the button says 8. They can't keep it in sync. There we go, we're back. Which means there never does seem to be enough time for anything, does there? But I did get to see a little of the Enclave. You've made excellent progress, I must say, and soon you'll have the chance to see how we're getting on too. Till the meeting then. Casey, I was wondering if I might have a word with you before I go. In private? Go on, my friend. I'll send for Hakuro and the others in the meantime. Right, I'll wait for you at the docks. I do love how the jog action actually means I move even quicker when I'm out of sprint, but still in still out of combat. And unfortunately, it is absolutely pissing it down in the in-game. Lise, you wanted to speak? You wanted a word. Thanks for coming. Knowing you, you've probably guessed what I wanted to talk about. Alize, she's acting as if everything's alright, but it's clear she's barely coping. The Alize I know is overbearing, willful, and reckless, and that's fine. It's how she deals with feeling weak. She has to keep moving, or she's afraid she'll fall apart. A lot like me. But the thing about people like us is that we need someone to keep an eye on us. I had Papalymo, and now I have my friends in the Resistance. Nanny's has you into silence. Before you start, I'm not saying you're neglecting her. I'm sure you aren't, but I'm sure you won't. But she's a good friend, and when I see her like this, I can't help worrying. So please, make sure you give her all the support she needs. All right? Leave it to me. Thank you, Kanazy. It goes without saying, if there's anything I can do, you only need to ask. Well, I'd best be off. See you in Alamigo. See you in Alamigo, Lise. Just beat that guy there. Oh, Hakuo was here. We all had our suspicions from the start, but a part of me was credulous enough to believe the Empire's promises. Never again. The Imperial Court is a nest of vipers, and any peace they offer is laced with poison. I dare say I can guess the subject of your discussion with Lise. She too was never one for concealment. Fortunately for you, the individual in question seems none the wiser. Alright, well, Lise, I won't ask for details, but I know you'd tell me if it were important. Your return is most timely. We've just apprised those newly arrived of where matters stand. Ah, there you are, my friend. Everyone is assembled, so let us begin. Cutscene. Please spoken. My voice is getting a little rough.
If we are to ready ourselves for invasion, we shall need manpower, provisions, and time, all of which are in notably short supply.
Candid as ever, Yugiri, and correct, I concede. Fortunately, I have an idea.
Oh, he has an idea.
'Tis plain no single nation can stand against the might of the Empire. And it was only with the aid of others that Dorma succeeded in winning her freedom. So, I mean to take a leaf out of our Eorzean friends' book and form an alliance of our own. In addition to those with whom we already share an understanding, I would reach out to Hingashi and Tsunosato, and further afield to the myriad peoples of Nangsha and Dalmasca. I am under no illusion. Not all will answer the call. Yet disparate though we may be, we are united in our desire for freedom. If our neighbors could be made to see what is at stake, Ascian machinations and all, cooperation need not be so far-fetched a notion.
It may even seem practical. Under the guidance of our former leader, Master Louis Soir, we once strove to unite the fractious city-states of Eorzea. I dare say that experience shall be of use in your endeavor.
We should be glad of your wisdom.
For the record, I would have been in favor of this plan even if it hadn't been my grandfather's, but I have to ask, how will we secure the time to carry it out? Not that anyone has forgotten, but the Garleans have airships. Lots and lots of airships. Should they catch wind of our plan, they could send an armada to overwhelm us before our alliance had even begun to take shape.
Not if we deny them access to the skies.
Oh.
During our time in the Burn, the Warrior of Light and I chanced upon some Allagan ruins.
Oh?
As such ruins go, they were not particularly unusual. But something about the surrounding land struck me as odd. Faint though it was, its ethereal residue was uncannily similar to that of Azizlar. Identical, in fact. For locations so far removed to share a single etheric signature is all but impossible. I conclude, therefore, that the Allegans created the floating continent with land taken from the burn.
While that is a most intriguing theory, I fail to see what relevance it has to Dorma's defense.
Azizlar was enclosed in a powerful energy barrier, impenetrable even to an Agrius-class battleship. It occurred to me that those ruins may have enjoyed similar protection. I have no proof, but the Warrior of Light did report seeing a structure resembling other known Allegan field generators.
I am right here, Y'shtola. And I can confirm that.
All right. But even if we could put up such an energy barrier, it surely wouldn't extend beyond the limits of the burn. So what's to stop the Garleans flying around it?
Fuel. The Dalmascan capital, Rabanasta, was a key imperial refueling point in the east. By laying waste to it as a lesson to the rest, the Empire greatly hindered its own operations in the region. If an imperial fleet were to advance upon Dorma, it would now have little choice but to travel, as the crow flies, over the burn.
I see.
Exactly.
A word of caution. Even assuming the generator still functions, raising a barrier of such a scale will require a prodigious amount of energy. And few places are so bereft of suitable crystals as the burn.
A source of energy. Tell me, did the Allegans make a habit of launching things into the sky?
A curious question. Besides Azizlar, I know of only one other notable instance. The Red Moon Dalamud, whose fall triggered the calamity.
Just the 2 occasions, you say? Then I believe I may have a solution to our energy problem.
We crush
You
Az.
do?
We crush Azizlar back into that.
I may. To find out for sure, we would need to visit the Azim Steppe.
Oh.
Which would, I now see, present the perfect opportunity to discuss an alliance with the Zayla tribes. How very neat. What say you then? Shall we see whither this road leads?
They might consider it with me present. Ba 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 da ba ba. Is it just me? It only takes a fragment of the screen. A power in slumber. Hien is eager to set out for the Azim Steppe. It is settled then. I will journey to the Azim Steppe with the Scions, Yugiri and Haguro. I'll leave our other neighbors to you. My apologies, but I won't be joining you. I'm no aphorologist, and what skills I do possess are unlikely to be of any use to the mission. More importantly, it seems to me that the ruins in the burn warrants attention. Also, while you're away securing an energy source, I will engage our friends at Garland Ironworks to undertake a complete overhaul of the field generators. We'll need them in good working order if our plan is to succeed. I trust there are no objections? Come on, Alice, could you not get Tataru to do it? Heh, I'm sure she'd love the burn. Joking aside, I was planning to enlist her help with organizing everything. But we'll still need a scion on the ground. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll manage without me. Good luck. Just the three of us then. Very well, shall we first make for reunion? See you there. Let me just clear the chat. You boost, you lose. Oh. There's a fine feeling to be back. Were it not for our mission, I would like nothing more than to lie on the grass and watch the clouds float by. So this is the Azim Steppe. The tales do not do it justice. You think the view's impressive here? Wait until we reach higher ground. Actually, seeing as it's your first visit, permit me to show you my favorite spot. I think I know where it is. It's a cutscene. Oh, we're on this rock again.
I will never tire of this vista. The endless fields, the boundless skies. 'Tis a sight to make a man forget his cares.
But not his purpose, I trust. Might this be a fitting moment to tell us what we are doing here?
Of course. During my time with the mole, I learned some few myths of this land. One goes thus. In the distant past, when all seemed doomed, a wayfaring soul came unto the steppe. Venturing into the northern crag, he received of Nama a sliver of her essence, a shard of the shining moon, and with it clove the tainted land from the earth. The end thus averted, to these fields did the wayfaring soul return, and venturing once more into the northern crag, he buried the shard, and made unto the heavens an offering of blood.
A tainted land cloven from the earth and an offering of blood to the heavens. Azizlar and Dalamud.
That was my thinking, yes.
And you believe that yonder mountains hide an artifact possessed of sufficient power to raise Azizlar up to the heavens? I suppose that might suffice.
Worth a closer look, would you say?
I would.
Well. Where do we need to go next? Oh, first Dr. Hien. But first Y'shtola. An intriguing myth. Now I wonder how Nama came to be woven into it. An Alagon hand, perhaps? From here we shall travel to Molilo. There we may ask Serena about the particulars of the myth, and raise the matter of an alliance with the rulers of the steppe. See you there in a mo. I guess. Oh yeah, Molilo doesn't have a Naphorite. Only Doro Ila over there. The Dawn Throne and Reunion. Ian, tell me, you notice anything different about the mole? How they carry themselves? That, my friend, is pride. I do believe their victory in the Nardum meant more to them than I realized. So this is Cyrilla. Beast told me something of the woman, but I did not think that we would ever have the occasion to meet. Strange. Amidst the radiance of your being, I sense a shadow. I pray it's but my imagination. Ooh. Ian, Knazy, I'm glad of your visit and an opportunity to welcome a new friend. How may we serve you? It's a matter I would discuss with the mole. It concerns not only the peoples of the steppe, but of every land in the Far East. Proposal of an alliance, eh? Shard of the shining moon left behind by a wayfaring soul. I need this to protect our lands? I do. My friends and I wish to... Damn it, I click it away. Wish to find the shard and ascertain the extent of its power. Will you tell me more of the place where it lies, buried, this northern crag? If that is your wish. In the mountains to the north, there's a cavern called the House of the Crooked Coin. Inside this cavern are pillars of stone that legend holds to be the source of Nama's power. There, I believe, you will find what you seek. Ah, yes, I know the place. There's a brisk walk from here, and what are your thoughts on our alliance? Should the Empire return, our lands will be engulfed in a storm of conflict, whether we will it or no. If we do not stand together, we will fall apart. This I believe with all my heart. However, among the tribes of the steppe, there are those who revere Nama above all else. To them the pillars are sacred and not to be disturbed. Should you proceed as you propose, such tribes are like to spurn an alliance, prompting others to follow their example. That is my concern. But it is by no means certain that the pillars will provide the power you seek. Ere you risk the ire of the followers of Nama, why don't you not first visit the House of the Crooked Coin? If all is as you hope, we may then consider how best to earn their blessing. Thank you for your counsel. We will do as you suggest. We have no desire to give offense to those with whom I would join hands. Thank you for your understanding. Though the mole may reign over the steppe today, this decision will shape the days to come, and we would not force others into a war against their will. Nor are we. 100-fold stronger are they who choose to fight of their own accord. It should have been a little bit wider. Rooibos. I'll take the rooibos. Ian? Will of the Moon. Y'shtola is ready to put her skills to use. It seems the time has come to put my skills to use. Pray lead the way to the House of the Crooked Coin. Tis but a brisk walk, I'm gonna fly. I will take the skies. It would seem it is as it is. It would seem to be as it seems. Well, it certainly looks powerful. Powerful enough. Well, you'll have to ask the expert. Well, I'll be damned.
Such an abundance of ether.
Are we in luck?
We are. This is an elegant artifact, most likely built to regulate the flow of ether. I strongly suspect the ancients used it to stem the flow from here to the burn. That would explain how they were able to untether what became Azizlar from its surroundings. But were we to throw open the floodgates, the resultant deluge would surely be sufficient to raise our wall. And in restoring the flow, we may also restore life to the wasteland.
What is it?
What is it?
How did I predict
While
that?
the device itself harbors a surfeit of ether, the opposite is true of the surrounding area. An effect of regulation, perhaps. A similar phenomenon seemed to be occurring in Doma. Whatever the explanation, the answer will not reveal itself here. We have seen what we needed to see. Let us return to Mol Illo.
Illo. Oh, I was mispronouncing it. I will correct that now. Let's go back to Mol Illo. That's the way we need to. Wait, can I fly there? Yes. Yes, I can. You cannot land on it, but you can certainly fly around it, although it should honestly, if it drains ether like that, it should honestly make you plummet. If it is as it seems, it drains surrounding ether. There's Cyrena. You found what you seek, then. Great indeed is the Dusk Mother's power. If naught less will suffice to protect our lands, the blessing of the other tribes must now be sought. Of course, but to which tribe should we appeal? Ah, damn it, I skipped it again. There are many who worship Nama, but none are so fervent in their faith as the Dafaro. Their consent shall be key. The Dafaro least spoke of them. A warlike tribe possessed of unique customs and beliefs. I sense their cooperation will not be easily won. Nay, but it will be well worth the effort. The Dafaro fear nothing, death least of all, and our alliance would be greatly strengthened by their presence. Let us go to Dafaro Ka and treat with their Hatun, Sadu. See you. Hey, the music's gone. The sands. The Nama Desert. Is over there. I see. Sadu. You again? Other matters demand our time, Khan. Unless it is battle you seek. Alas, it's not. Quite the opposite, in fact. And here Hien explains it in detail. How will she react, though? Talking, always talking. You say the pillars hold great power. Of course they do. They are the source of Nama's strength. To the defile, no place is more sacred, and we will make ash of any who would defile it. Though I see this is not your wish. You see the wisdom of our proposition, then? You will join hands with us. I said nothing of joining hands. You wish to wield Nama's power to defend these lands, and this I will allow. But for leaving the steppe to fight the men in iron, I would have something in return. Namely battle with you, Khan. Me? The Nadam ended ere it began. I would face you again, alone, without distractions. Defeat me, prove yourself stronger, and you shall leave the Dafal as your allies. You have the Dafal as your allies. Surely these are agreeable terms. Well, this is not wholly unexpected. This is not wholly unexpected turn of events. Though I had assumed I would be the one required to fight, alas, the Platoon has made her choice. Shall we dance? It shall be a battle the steppe shall not soon forget. Already my soul burns brighter. Prepare yourself, Han, and await me outside. We'll gather my witnesses and join you anon. Bring it on. Bring it on. See you off on the sands. Onward. It's a shame the dusk throne has fallen, has sunk into the sand. Wait, I would first want to see the dialogue here. When I was little, I would stride up to Gosetsu, wooden sword in hand, and challenge him. To his great credit, he never held back, and I had many a bump and bruise to show for it. Try as I might, I failed to see the logic in this arrangement. I can but conclude there is none. My witnesses are Ishtola Rule and Lord Hien himself. Dialogue?
Yes! This spot shall serve as well as any. I shall enjoy this, Han.
Han.
Is this truly necessary? Have you no peaceable way of making decisions?
Speak not of peace. You stand before proud warriors of the Dathal. In the heat of battle do our souls burn brightest.
Bring it on, Sadu.
We lay low the strong that we may rise higher. That is our way. The way of might. There is no other.
Oh, they do not want for conviction.
Bring it on.
Indeed. It's what makes them such dangerous enemies. And such useful allies.
Enough talk! It is time to...
Bring it on. You versus me. 1v1. 1 versus 1. Nope. Not happening, bud. You are strong indeed. A worthy champion at step. You are mistaken if you think I will fall so easily. Ah, phase 2. You want a phase 2. Understood.
In death do our souls sing! In death do our souls sing!
Ah, fighting you is pure bliss. Phase free? Phase free. Understood. I will tank that. Now tell me this is all you have. Phase 4!
In death do our souls sing!
Not happening, bud. One.
In death do our souls sing!
Make that 2.
In death do our souls sing!
Okamori! Yep, that's phase 4. Alright, even more gimmicks. My arms grow heavy, my eyes dim. As long as my lifeblood flows, I will fight on! Ah, you're still... Oh, this is phase 5 already.
Burns!
Come, let us begin anew.
In death do our souls sing!
30 seconds to meteor impact.
In death do our souls sing!
I will tank this. Duty fit. Dang it. Well, that's round 1. Failure. I'll drop the difficulty because I'm more focused on story progression. This cutscene is unchanged, so I will just proceed. I just burned through the entire first phase.
In death do our souls sing! In death do our souls sing!
No. Fighting is pure bliss. Do not tell me that's all you have. Oh, you fool! You're still standing in the damage puddle.
In death do our souls sing!
Therefore, you are now standing in the... So heavy, my eyes dim. Oh, we're now in phase 5 already.
How it burns! In death do our souls sing!
Ah, it was the final phase.
Yes! Yes! Not since the Nardum has my soul burned so!
That was fun, wasn't it, Sadu? Believe me, I had a blast as well.
Come! We have only just begun!
Come on, I don't want to send you to your next life. Ah! Phase 6!
Enough! You were not granted leave to set the steppe ablaze.
Shut up, Magni!
Well, well, the sun has come out to play.
Be gone, Moonstruck Oranir! I am busy!
Fool of a Dothal! Have you forgotten the face of your master already? The sun will never set! From his seat on high, he reigns over all, now and forever. Yet what should he find here but a battle to determine the fate of the steppe? A battle waged without his blessing. This will not stand. You, Doman! You who come to petition the warriors of this land, forget that all Nama's children are wards of the Oranir. As first among my brothers, your petition is mine alone to judge.
Oi! Magnai! Shut up, please.
These words are as wind from a horse's backside. Plentiful, but your axe sings more sweetly. Let her speak for you.
Ah. Nice moves, but
Child, you will learn your place.
I get to fight Magnai as well.
Forgive me, Brother Magnai, but we have an arrangement with the Dothal. We will not abide any interruptions.
So be it. The sun will pass judgment on all. Didakul, join me.
This ain't even a partnership anymore. I'm just subservient, Didakul. He wants to fight.
The sun is in good company. We may dance alone.
So, what's this? Phase 6, Sadhu?
Beg not for mercy, for you will have none. Bear witness to the power and the glory of us.
What? Oh, he was just hopping. I was already wondering, is someone approaching?
Constantly at each other's throats like rabid dogs. God,
What's up?
I'm turning into her. I have not the patience for this. But if we must fight, let us at least be brief. Come.
Wait, do we get to play as... That camera angle does hint that... I'm playing as... Oh, I'm the... Yep, as Justola. You think you can... Do as you will. I am just doing this as a...
Bow down before me!
It's annoying that I have alt. I have this action alt.
Kneel or die!
No. No. No.
Mark well and learn!
Cure 2. I will cure 2 your ass. Yeah, no, I'm gonna heal you.
Kneel or die! Enough! Enough! Bow down before me!
Mark well and learn!
Kneel! Enough! Kneel or die! down before me! Tremble before the sun!
Let us be about it!
Shit.
Not yet.
That was a fetters. Oh, don't tell me I have to do the entire difficulty again. Don't tell me I have to do this entire fight again. Yep. All 5 phases of them. I have to first do all 5 all 5 of the first phases of the first 5 phases of Sadu's fight, and then I have to fight Magni. That's your Stola. Phase 2.
In death do our souls sing!
Fighting you is pure. She just keeps resin. Such as I expected from the. This most certainly isn't. In fact, I am holding back.
In death do our souls sing!
Didn't I say that that it's one-on-one?
How it burns!
Come, let us begin anew. Oh, summoning another one of those, are you? I do remember having to fight an enemy that dropped a meteor at bottom's metal.
Sing!
Skip cutscene. To go straight. I'm going straight into Magni's fight because we are almost at time. As you can see. Stone 4 of the 7th Dawn. Talk about your Stola kicking ass.
Bow down before me!
You want to fight? How hilarious. I just have to tap these twice in the night.
Kneel or die!
Mark well and learn!
left yourself open, Doman.
Concentrate!
Try to cool the Murphle.
Bow down before me!
Mark well and learn!
Kneel or die! Bow down before me! Tremble before the sun!
Oh, he's stuck on one.
Let us be about it!
The sun sees all. Now fall. Active time maneuver. Ready?
Yeah.
We're free.
Ether, to me.
Stone, water,
Have at you.
what strength? What grace is this? And there's my world ID again. Well, well, well. That was a sight to see.
Never have I felt such bliss in defeat.
And yet you live to see another
'Twas
day.
a battle to burn soul and flesh to ash. We Dothal will lend you our strength as promised. Narma's power is yours to wield.
As it has done in centuries past.
What does the sun say to that?
The sun is not driven by base motives such as yours. But they have been judged and found worthy.
Just admit we kicked your ass. Again.
It is the way of the Oranir to accord recognition and respect to the strong. You have made sufficient proof of your strength. The sun shall answer your call.
You have our thanks. We are glad to call you allies.
You? By what are you called?
That is Justola. Her name is Justola.
Yustola, why?
Are you?
Oh!
Are you my Nama?
Oh, will she? Is this the... Huh?
I beg your pardon?
In battle, you shone with all the majesty of the full moon's light. Your healing touch, the embodiment of the Dusk Mother's love.
Ah.
Long had I wondered if my Nama might not be a woman of the steppe. Beholding you, I am all but certain. Now, look into my eyes. Could it be? Could you be?
I am. Not interested, little son. Try again when you've become a man.
Oh! Oh, that hurt. Oh, that is just. Oh. Good job rejecting him, Y'shtola. That is. Oh.
Little son!
And humiliating him to boot. Y'shtola, I have much to learn from you.
Does it pain you, little son? Crave you salve to soothe the ache? Fire to sear the wound in your heart?
We have wasted enough time here. Cyrena waits for word of our success.
Oh. Oh, that is hilarious. What I'm thinking is it only pulls from this corner. I think it only really pulls from along the top. Magnai's unannounced appearance had me worried for a moment, but it was not his day to shine. Still, I cannot fault the man's bravery. Offended? Not in the least. I am no stranger to clumsy propositions, and that, believe it or not, was far from the worst I have heard. You're not only content with Sadu, but Magnai too? Such a fierce battle that must have been. Yet here you stand, triumphant. Having passed such a test, they could not deny you their allegiance. The mole will take no such demands. Weak though we are, we will gladly stand with you. The steppe is our home, and we will defend it with all our being. You have my heartfelt thanks. Of all the tribes of the steppe, there is none I would rather have at my side. God's willing, many more will rally to our cause. I shall send you word when we have answers from all the tribes. I cannot thank you enough, Cyrena. This would have been possible without you. Hello. Though the mole have no love for war, we will protect our home fiercely. Should the steppe be threatened, we will rise up to protect it, as will full many other tribes, I believe. Endure. Y'shtola would see the Aetherflow once more, but for that, we'll leave that for next week. This is the exact spot where this is the only town in this zone where it basically is considered wild area. This is considered a wild area, so yeah. So, now time to raid out. Let me just pull up the raid. Following. Who is live that I want to raid out to? Oh, I just tossed my thingy. Just tossed. Oh, Almeida is playing Power World. let's raid out to Sky Home Ida. See you all over there. Bye bye.